It's Thirsty Thursday. Just working on Grandma's truck over here. Well, now I got the fuel pump all situated and it fires up and stuff. I've got squirrel got in here and chewed a hole in this fuel line back down here. They don't make these anymore, unfortunately, so you can't get them. So I tried to cobble it up. It didn't work. I can't remember if this comes off somewhere. That unscrews down there. There's a freaking nest of grass nest in here that I had pulled out right before I did the fuel pump, because this sat for too long over in that spot. And you know how squirrels are around here, so I cannot remember. Huh. I can't remember. I'm trying to figure this out here. I cannot remember if if there's two screws down there either. I don't think that can. Was that wrong? I don't know. Maybe it popped off there or something. I can't remember. I can't remember. Anyways, I got to take this off. This usually sits over here like this. So this got to come over here. I'll unplug and remove this right here. Just get it out the way. This will come undone. This hose will come off right here. Unclamp that too so I can get to the other ones. Oh, there, that pain in the butt. So I can fix that line and then I won't have any fuel leaks, because right now I got a little fuel spewing out because I didn't do a good enough job the first time. That's what it is though. On the show, on the Chad Tegan YouTube channel show. Okay, so I do remember what I did. These two gotta come off right here. I've removed this whole thing right here. This guy and this hose, and a couple other hoses. I got them strategically placed back here because that one's a coolant line. That popped out so I can get to these. It's extremely pain in the butt because you gotta do this jive right here, you know, and then get down in between here to get that one out. And then there's two more over here which aren't as bad because you can use extensions, and then I just plopped this thing down and bent it over to be able to get that out. That's the only way to do it, because it goes right down to here, right where my hand's at, and that line goes and just bends around and hooks up to the engine on a little holder, and then you just unclip that and you can pull this. You basically just pry it over, and then you can get to that is chewed up and got a hole in. I got to fix, so it's good times. All right, just popped this one side off, unscrewed them, dripping a little fuel down there, so that's always nice. I was able to, oh come on, I was able to just shove this back right here and move this over and get this one. Come on, there you go. It's got that little seal on there. It just pops off. Okay, now I should be able to pull this over. Let's see, let me spin you around here, get you all situated. Let's see if I can get this thing out now, because what I might have to do, I can't, come on, what are you hooked on? Okay, get in there. Yes, this is what I did the last time, because this is about my only option here. All right. Okay. Okay. This is where I worked on the ship from. Unfortunately, I've got a yeah, that'll twist all around. I can twist and stuff. They chewed a hole through here, so let me get this off real quick, and then I'm gonna have to get a bunch of I was hoping I could just like JB weld the stuff with the fuel stuff, and it didn't work, unfortunately. I mean, it held fine, but the problem is it's spooging out through here because this is just like a cover, and there's a smaller plastic tube under there. This is just insulation. So, you know, that should all just peel right off, and hopefully I'll be able to get down to the root cause, because I've got one of those connectors, and that's what it says to use, because they don't make this piece anymore, because they don't make this truck. And if they do, they completely went away from this design and they did something else. So yeah, this stuff's just gonna peel right off. So let me get this all cleaned up, and I'll come back to you here in a minute, because I'm probably gonna end up honestly cutting this this tube right here. Yeah, you can see right there all the chew marks and shit, and where that other tube is down in there where it actually got it, because what it's doing is this clogged it up, but it's shooting behind this tube. So I need to get this outer tube off and see where the actual hole is at on here. Now I got this off, and there's actually 1, 2, 3 hoses in here. The protective cover, another protective cover, and the bottom, which no, you probably can't see because it's too close. So what I've got is a couple of these. I'm going to cut right in here and then shove those ends in, and hopefully that'll take care of the issue, because I can't goop that up or anything like that, and that's where the chew spot is, and I thought I had it, but the problem is if it didn't get down all the way and it was shooting up through this one and squeeging out, because it's just wasn't clogged enough, and then it was still leaking. That's why I was leaking. But yeah, I'm just gonna split that right here, throw that thing on, and I should be able to put it back together, and hopefully that'll do it. If not, as soon as I cut that, I'm SOL. I'm gonna have to, I would have to find another one of these from junkyard and stuff, and I've called one place, Pick Parts, up in Toledo or Perrysburg or somewhere up in that region. They said they had a couple, so, but I just never went and got it, so I thought the goop would work. And then the fuel pump went out on me, so I was SOL with that too until I just did it. So now I'm doing this. So I'm gonna cut this now and put one of these on there and hope that takes care of it, and put it back together, and I guess we'll try and see what else could go wrong. If we're spooging, we're I mean, like spooging and leaking bad, we're in trouble, but I guess we'll see. Well, I've got this on right here, clean this up. I'm going to shove this on, put it back together, see if it works, how it does. I've given this a manual blow test, put my thumb over here, blew on here, and nothing was, I couldn't get anything come out. I did this without this on too, and made sure there wasn't anything leaking around the corner, nothing like that, because there's a chew spot right there. But I'm gonna put it on first and then do it, and then I think I might, if it works, great, hopefully it does, and we're good. If not, then we got another issue. But basically I had this much I needed to take out of this for when these hoses connected, or it would have been too long. So I just put it up against here and cut it like that. So, and this is shoved all the way back, so if I need to, I got a little bit of wiggle space, but I should be good. So I'm gonna plop this bad boy on here real quick, and yeah, I'll be able to put this thing back together now. It's such a pain in the freaking butt to do. Oh, you get one. Wait a minute, it's gotta go in there like that. That would have been dumb, huh? That would have been real freaking stupid. That would have been real freaking stupid. What are you And once this one goes right down in there, and that pops right down in there, right in there. Are you catching on? This guy over here is a straight pain in the butt. Nope, of course. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. I don't remember how I even freaking got this thing to go in there. Give me you. Give me you. Get over there. Come on. Damn it. Battery testing. Oh, that ain't going up there like that either. Come on. How the F did you go down there? Shove that over. Quit turning. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay, now you can turn. Okay, I just popped that one back in. Let's see how this one does. It's, of course, shoved past it over in the corner. Come on. Are you freaking kidding me? There's that suction I was talking about. Get, there you go. There you go. Okay, that's over. And that's turning another fitting, so. Okay, they're both back in. Now, they just need screwed it in there. That one's in all the way. Okay, they are both in. So yeah, now I just gotta screw them in and see how that does. And then hook everything else back up and try it, so I'll be back. I shall return. I'm gonna flip the key over real quick and see if I can cycle some fuel up and see if anything drips or leaks. Oh, there's your answer. There is your answer. It is not fixed. SOB. Well, I had to take a little chunk off here. This right here where that groove's at, and I took some heat shrink and put on there because this guy right here didn't want to fit, and now it barely goes in. So that's why it was leaking, because it wasn't catching all the way around. So I had to do that, and I did that. So I'm gonna put it back together here shortly and see if it leaks. All right, where I just put it back on, let's get you in a decent spot there. Now, there you can see that. Let's see if let's cycle that over again. There was 2 cycles and we're still fucking dripping. Son of a bitch. then we'll fire it up and see where it's coming out of. Yeah, it's coming right from down there. Oh, you know, we're spooging. So, still ain't fixed. Son of a bitch. I don't know what to do. This top side isn't spooging out, so that's good at least. You know what? The bottom side still is for some reason. I don't know what else to do. 232. Do believe I got her. I took some of this 1/4-inch air tube and I stuck it inside of the actual fuel line to go into the other side of the actual fuel line, because I had one spot that wouldn't take, because I had a hole back farther that was leaking. So I got everything hooked back up, and I'll stick it down here real quick and see if you can feel a leak at all right there through that. Okay, I'm not seeing no leak. I'm not hearing no leak. And I ain't smelling no mother. Oh, friggin' fuel, baby. Looks like we made it. Oh my goodness. So the outside protector little piece I forgot to put back on because I ended up taking it off. But yeah, I was gonna shove this tube down in here, but then I thought that that hole was a little too small there, and I didn't want the less fuel to go to the other side. So unfortunately I didn't get that thing back on before I put everything back together. Then I realized, I was like, and it's a little squeezed over, it's a little pinched off the line. So I'm gonna start to chalk and see if it is gonna leak or not. But I got to put a few other things back on real quick. The fuel lines and everything are hooked back up. I just got to hook up this coolant stuff real quick and then pop that in and I'll be good. So I'll let you know when I fire up the truck. I'll come back and we'll see if it's leaking or not. Look at that, folks. No fuel leaking. Nothing. That's what's up. That is what's up. Thank God. Woo! Grandma's truck back in commission, boy. Guess I could put it back on the insurance now, since I took it off and put the wagon on. Yep. So that's what you do, man. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Gotta get them squirrels out, boy. Gotta get them squirrels out. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Come on. Obviously nothing. Well, I'm just taking this old refrigerator that we don't use no more down the corner, because I'm gonna put it on Marketplace, and I'm gonna put free on it, and I'm gonna let people come and get it. First come, first serve. Now hold, baby. It's always a good time. I did that with a freezer once, and it didn't last, but I was able to run the Cushman down this fridge. Yeah, just two-wheel cart. It might be shoving her down the road. You know what's going on? Saturday. Saturday, and I need to change out the bags here. This guy is flat. This guy right in here, he's got a hole on the back, so this needs to be changed out. I do have two in the chalk, because the last time I changed the bag out on the blue chalk, I ordered 3. That way I would have some, because I knew one of these days these ones would go out. So I've got 2 sitting up in the chalk I need to snag, and I will probably just do this one too while I'm at it, and then get my eyes on everything under the cab, since it hasn't been up for a while, and see what's going on, and then give the thing a wash, because it needs a wash. And then I do have a new dash cam. My friends at Viofo got me a new dash cam, and it's got cameras that are gonna go on the outside, be able to mount on the mirror, so I'll have some something shooting back. So that'll be cool. I'll be doing that probably tomorrow, because I only want to work so much today, because I'm kind of lazy. Had to go yesterday and get a new fridge, because ours decided it was going to take a shit on me, so I had to go get Kim a new fridge, make sure that was taken care of with Grandma's truck. Thank God I got that taken care of and fixed, and was able to wash it up and run her down the road and Kim, and then take it for a ride and go get that fridge and use it. And I can put that cap back on it, because that thing comes off. And I need to get the wagon needs washed, the Beetle needs washed. It's supposed to rain though here in a few hours, so and it's supposed to get shitty weather. So I have a limited time to do this and get this done, so I should probably stop talking. Let me throw some ATF in the cab jack it up. Don't know if I'm gonna pull tools and a bunch of shit out or not. I need to climb up in there and get those bags. Let's get up in there real quick and grab them. Let's get up here and grab them. I've got assortment of tools and stuff out. I had to take our little makeshift fence that I have up on the porch up here for the dogs. I had to take that down, and needed those tools so I could get the fridge in and out of there, if you know what I mean. Okay, there's one, and there's 2 bags. There is 2 bags. So now I just made some more room. What I'll do is, the one is good, so I'll keep that as a backup spare, but I'll probably end up just ordering more. It's a good thing to have those in stock. That way you don't have to sit there and search around. I mean, they come pretty quick, or you can usually find them. Somebody's got one 90% of the time. So yeah, there's 2 bags. A lot of bling, a lot of bloom. Here is the part number. I don't know if you can see that very clear or not. Probably not, because of that bag. Let's get it out of the bag here. Oh, it's already ripped. I think I got them off Amazon. There you go. There is your part number. So that's what's up. Change them out. Well, here you go. Got the cab jacked up. Basically got 2 1/2-inch right here wrenches, because you need to undo this air line, pop that off, and then you need to twist this thing and be able to get it off. So it's honestly really simple. And then once you get this off, You know, you'll need something like a flathead to peel this little thing off. That's right down here. So I'll have to go and get that because that's something I didn't get. Throw that down over the side because we got to get this out of here. I got to peel that thing off. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go get a flathead.
Alright, got me a flathead to peel this thing up and off. Come on. A straight pain in the ass. There we go. Get that thing going. I don't want this thing to go shooting off. I'm gonna have to go grab my needle nose or something. Come off of there. Jesus H. Alright. Son of a buck. There we go. Okay, now that's off. Twist this thing around and unscrew it. I need to lift that up or something. Get off of there. I'm gonna get something hammered down on that son of a bitch or something. There we go. There we go. Oh, there it is. There goes a freaking screwdriver.
All right, just like that, twist it off. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Here we go. We are back in business. All right, so you just take the new one, and it's oddly, you know, it's obviously different size here, but it'll be fine. You just got to get your stuff out.
Get up in there. Come on. Okay. Okay. This thing's a pain in the ass to go on too. Just tap it on.
After tracking this down, I was able to locate it under the chalk. I thought to myself, because I couldn't find it at first, I thought to myself, what can I do? Screwed, I don't even know what size this is. I'd have to take the other side off and then try to go to town to find one somewhere. I don't even know what that would be called. So we know what that's called. Either way, that's good enough. right, well, that's a new bag on. That is a new bag on. So now I'm gonna go do the other side, and then I'll have 2 new bags on. Let's see, the hole was somewhere right around in here. You see how that's all ate up. Rubber just starts to disintegrate after years. And these bags, both of these Firestone, all 3 of them so far on these have needed to be replaced with this stuff, so it's what it is. But I'm gonna continue over there, and then maybe I'll be back. I don't know, we'll see, I guess. I've got all Frank all cleaned up here, and it's fitting to rain, so I'm gonna pack her on up and slide on inside and start drinking. I might make a mixer. It's been a while since I've had any of that Crown Royal salted caramel Crown Royal. I think I'll dip into some of that. Let's get this rubber back on here. Man, you never know when you're gonna need a bungee. I had this bungee off the other day because I was up there messing with them windshields on the back of Grandma's truck. Now, I'm washed up and ready to go tomorrow. Oh shoot, I forgot I gotta put this side's crap back in. I did the other side and totally forgot about it. Oops, guess I ain't done. But it is washed up and clean. It's washed up and clean.